this right now. You're threatening me, swearing at me. So I'm just video and audio recording this for my safety. Thank you very much.
I swear a lot.
Okay, and can I have your name and badge number, please, sir?
He doesn't have a
badge number, please?
No badge number.
Okay, what was your name?
Officer Travis.
And your name, please, sir?
Sergeant Simmons.
Of the West Cassett Police Department, correct?
So.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Now, these officers have stated to me that Susan and Matt DeRay don't have to take me to court to evict me from a home that I rent from because they're not getting shown the verbal agreement.
You say you rent.
Right.
We haven't seen anything that says you rent yet.
But that's why it's a civil matter, you understand? And you know that just as well as I do, so you have no...
Do you have a verbal agreement?
Yes, we do, sir.
Yes or no?
Yes, we do, sir.
Don't lie to me.
But I told you I wouldn't pay you the rent if she's going to buy drugs with it. That's the reason. I have the money right upstairs, but I'm not giving it to your wife if she's going to go buy crack with it. Which I have the fucking text that she asked me to give it to her for.
Really? Let's see it.
I'm not sure. I will show a judge when they take me to court. When the judge takes me to court, I will show a judge. When they take me to court, I'll gladly show a judge. That's why I've kept every conversation on note since I've lived here, because I knew this was going to happen, because I know what kind of person she is.
Been here?
About 2 months.
Have you been here 2 months?
Yes, sir.
Paid a cent.
Because I just got a job with him at Sarah's Cafe, and the agreement was for last month I don't pay anything, but this month I start paying $100 a week, and I told him I didn't have a big enough check this week, so I'd give him $50, and then next week I'd give him the rest of the money owed, but I won't give it to him because Susan came in my bedroom and asked me to give her the money so she could go buy crack.
Is that right?
And then texted me a bunch of shit.
As far as your agreement.
Yeah, the agreement, yes. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
All right. You had an agreement. All right. So you got to start the process. That's what sucks about it.
Eviction.
You know, you got to start the eviction because you had an agreement. You just told me you had an agreement, right?
Yeah.
You said you had an agreement, you got an agreement. There ain't much we can do about that. So go down to court Monday morning and start the process if that's what you need to do. But how's things going to go?
Now.
I got no problem with him, and I texted him that 20 minutes ago and said it to him. I said, I got no problem with you, Matt. You're a good friend of mine. I appreciate you taking my family out of a fucking tent, dude. But if your wife is going to beg me for money for drugs, I'm not supporting her habit. I don't work my ass off to give your wife money to go get high.
But you gotta give them money.
And I told him I would give him the money if I had proof of what it's going for. They say they owe $1,500 in lights and $90,000 in back mortgage. And I said, if you can prove to me that's where my money is going, so I know I have a place to live, then I'll give you the money gladly.
You have to give them
that.
money.
But that was the agreement in the beginning. In the text, I have the agreement. I will be shown what the money is going towards.
Is that true?
Yes, sir, it is. I have the text message.
Well, he texted me earlier, yeah. Do you have the
No,
text?
he doesn't have it. It's from Susan and I.
That's fine. We can go out and look at her text.
She probably deleted it, but I've had every conversation since I lived here. Because I'm not fucking stupid.
You're gonna have to start the process. I mean, you're agreeing to everything he's saying, right?
This is over $24 that got taken from me yesterday by his wife.
$100 a week.
Right, and I said this week I'd give you the $50, which I have in my wallet upstairs, but I won't give it to Susan because I know what she's taking the money to use. Actually, it was between you and I directly.
Give him the 50 then.
As long as his wife don't take it and go buy drugs, I'll gladly give him the rent money.
I mean, you can give him the 50, but what she does with it, I mean, what he does.
The actual beginning of this whole entire agreement process was they were going to get a prepaid card that I could load my money to every week, and they would call CMP and have the money applied to the lights, but that never happened. Then it was just you better give me the money right now. If you don't give me the money, I'm calling the cops on you and getting you kicked out. But that's not how it works. I know my rights as a tenant. And they're being my landlord now. I get they own the house. That's great. I appreciate them letting me stay here. I already told them that. But I'm not going to give somebody money to support their habit. I struggled for a long time with drugs. I will give them rent money to go towards what we agreed the money to go towards, but not towards somebody's habit.
Oh, I ain't got a problem with that.
I have the text message. When they take me to court, I will gladly show the judge.
So somehow you got to start paying them, okay?
No matter what they do with it, it's unfortunate.
No. My right as a tenant, yeah, exactly. You don't like it, do you? When somebody knows their rights. Look at you. You really do not like it, sir.
You got to pay them.
No, I don't, actually. If I keep the money aside and have proof that I have the rent money and go to court with it, and that I've kept the money aside for them, for the agreement that we had, then I am in the right. They are in the wrong because they're not applying the money to what they told me
You
would be
ever go to
applied
law
to.
school?
No, but I've been
do
through
that.
the eviction
You
must have been
process.
in law school.
I'm gonna do that through my mortgage company. That's gonna be awesome.
That's a little different. When you went into a binding contract with them that states you have to pay that money every month.
It sounds like you went into a binding contract.
I went into a verbal agreement that my money would go toward
what's the
lights or
difference between a
mortgage.
verbal
Lights or
agreement?
mortgage, sir.
You got something to show him that it just goes to lights and mortgage so he can.
No, they don't because they haven't paid. That's why they owe $1,500.
I can't only pay it.
Where's the card that my money was supposed to be loaded on? She came in my room and said, "You got to give me money so I can go get a half." I don't give a fuck about your half. I want to pay rent so I have a place to live, which I have the $50 that you wanted in my bedroom. But I'm not giving it to her so she can go to Augusta to a drug dealer's house and get drugs. I'm sorry, that's not how it works. I'm really sorry, that's not how it works. The agreement between her and I and you actually were that my money was going to go to lights or the mortgage because you guys are behind $90,000 in mortgage and you really needed my help. That's why you really let me move in here. So don't try to twist it.
All right, you're gonna go through the process. All right. So how things are gonna go after we leave?
I'm fine. I'm ready to go to work in the morning. I'm all good.
Huh?
Yeah, talking to Susan.
I told him I had no problem.
I had the argument.
But you're fine with him here.
Yeah.
I've done nothing wrong to anybody besides
Oh, no,
hold my
we're
ground.
not saying you did anything wrong. I'm just asking.
Yeah,
I don't want to leave and then we'll have to come back.
Susan, there's nothing she can do to me. I'm in my room that I am supposed to be paying rent for, that I have the money for, but I'm not giving it to him because of the circumstances. When the agreement is fulfilled on that side, I will fulfill my agreement on this side. And I have no problem with that at all. I'm not a fucking asshole. They took my kids off the street. I appreciate that. But when she comes in my room asking me for something, that's not the way it works. Sorry, I can't do it. The agreement in my phone that I have your text message from your cell phone number between her and I was my money will go to lights and mortgage because of how far they are behind. And then I can live here, and that is my rent. That's what I pay rent for the lights and the mortgage, to help them not lose their home and get the lights shut off on their kid and I. That was the original agreement. The money wasn't decided how much until him and I talked. Then him and I made a $300 a month agreement. $100 a week out of every paycheck.
Well, that's $400 a month.
$300 a week. A month, I mean. $100 out of every paycheck. That means one paycheck I don't pay them.
Oh, okay.
Right. Because it was going to be $400 with all the cable and lights and everything included, internet, but everything got shut off because nobody's been paying bills.
All right.
Thank you, guys.